You're out here on the street corner hustling sesame flatbreads when some immortal cultivation big shot starts wiping out civilians. This dude's giant hand comes down and obliterates an entire city, leaving nothing but a massive handprint in the ground. You're the only person left alive within 100 miles. Turns out you literally can't die, and you've got this stat allocation system in your head. You can dump points into strength, magic, or luck. Every year you survive, you get 1 stat point. So your plan? Find somewhere to lay low, wait for all these immortals to die off, then come back out and run the world. 2.5 years into your grind, you land a job as a constable in some backwater little town. You live by one rule: always do good deeds. You help fallen women get back on their feet, hook them up as top performers at the local parlor. You even pick up stray dogs off the street and take them out for all you can eat. Because of all that, you win Best Constable 2 years straight. Just when you think this peaceful life is going to keep rolling, the Imperial Court sends recruiters to conscript soldiers. And guess who's first on the list? You constables. Because y'all eat government food, you're in decent shape, and you've had some training. Just when you think there's no way out, you get exempted from military service, thanks to those 2 consecutive Best Constable awards. You're about to say, good things come to good people, when a local military officer shows up looking dead serious. You think he's here to cause problems? But nope. He wants you to look after his 15-year-old daughter. He's about to ship off to the front lines, and he's heard you're out here doing good every day. He thinks you're someone he can trust, so he offers to leave you a fat stack of cash, and just asks you to take care of his girl. You don't overthink it. You say yes on the spot. Next thing you know, you're standing at the officer's front door. You knock twice and call out, "Xiaoyan, you home?" Suddenly, you hear quick footsteps rushing inside. A girl peeks out and timidly goes, "Hi, bro Shen." You smile and say, "I'll be looking after you from now on." Your dad told you right. Xiaoyan gives a shy little nod. You go, "All right, I'll go grab my clothes and bedding and move in." Xiaoyan freezes. Her face goes red and she waves her hands. "No, no, no! This is way too fast! Besides, I'm not even of age yet. I know you're a good guy, bro Shen, but let me just turn you down on this one." You're a little thrown off by this out-of-nowhere rejection. She clearly misunderstood. You laugh it off. "I live right down the street, 3 houses down. Need anything? Just come find me." Then you help her tidy up the house and take her out to stock up on supplies. A few days later, the girl starts warming up to you. You start teaching her math and science whenever you've got time. Under your guidance, Xiaoyan's whole world opens up. On top of that, you start dumping all your stat points into strength. You do little magic tricks for Xiaoyan, like crushing rocks into dust with your bare hand. Life is quiet and honestly pretty fun. Time keeps ticking along. And while the town itself stays out of the war, something in the shadows has quietly set its sights on Xiaoyan. You've heard that a gang of bandits has been holed up near Fixie Town. Lately, they've been robbing and killing people left and right. You've gone up the mountain to hunt them down multiple times, but turned up nothing. With the bandits still out there, the whole town is starting to live in fear. One night, you're out on your usual patrol, not knowing some guy at the edge of town is sneaking a group of strangers inside. These guys follow him in fast, slip into town, and head straight for Xiaoyan's place. The guide knocks on the door. Little Xia! Little Xia! It's me, Wang the blacksmith. It's urgent, open up." But Xiaoyan doesn't open the door. She quietly moves toward the underground passage you left for her. Just as Wang the blacksmith is about to shout again, the other guys get impatient. They bust the lock and push their way into Xiaoyan's room. Xiaoyan hears the commotion outside and tenses up. Their footsteps press in like a blade, right up against her chest, squeezing every breath out of her. And right at that critical moment, a loud voice cuts through the air. "Hey, what do you all think you're doing?" You're standing there with your lantern staring down this whole crew. These are clearly the same bandits you've been trying to catch. And Wang the blacksmith? The town's inside man. The bandits see you're alone and just start cracking up. The ringleader goes, "What are you trying to do? Walk right into a trap." Tell you what, kowtow a few times, and we'll let you walk away with your life. You don't say a word. You just raise your sword and point it at the whole group. You've got 10 seconds. Anyone still holding a weapon gets put down. They don't flinch. If anything, they laugh even harder. The ringleader grabs his blade and charges straight at you. You don't even dodge. You just reach out and grab the blade with your bare hand. Cracks spread across the entire blade, and a split second later, it shatters into dust and drops to the ground. Dead silence. The bandits just stare at the shattered blade, frozen. One of them, a sharp-looking strategist type, steps forward. "We're just wounded soldiers who fled the battlefield. No offense intended. We've got plenty of money on us, it's all yours. Just spare our lives." You don't say a thing. You just casually run your sword through the ringleader. Then you smile. "Let me introduce myself. Name's Shen Qianqiu. 4-time best constable of this town. Now let me send y'all to your next life." The bandits know they can't run. They all rush you at once. But in under 10 minutes, you're the only one still standing. Xiaoyan witnesses all of it and is completely blown away. Next morning, the townspeople see the bandits laid out in a neat row in front of Xiaoyan's door. Jaws drop. Gossip erupts. You get promoted to head constable on the spot. You also hear through the grapevine that one of the bandits has a brother who joined an immortal sect. He might come looking for revenge in a few decades. But you're not sweating it. A few decades from now, who even knows who's gonna beat who? Over the next few years, once you max strength out at 10, you make a surprising call. You throw 1 point into luck. You just wanted to test it out. But suddenly every random rock you pick up off the street has a gold nugget inside. Meanwhile, Xiaoyan has grown into a full-on young woman. Plenty of guys in town have come knocking to ask for her hand, but Xiaoyan keeps turning them all down. She's also become way more attached to you, always coming over to your place. And even though you're supposedly in your 30s, you haven't aged a day, still looking just as fresh as the day you met. "Bro Qianqiu, I made steamed fish for you. Try it and tell me if it's good." "Bro Qianqiu, wanna go fishing together? Last time you went by yourself and caught everything." "I didn't catch a single one." "Bro Qianqiu, how are you still so young?" "This ain't right. What if I get old? And you're still sitting there looking like that?" "No way, no way. Absolutely not." And time slips by with every "Bro Qianqiu," Xiaoyan calls out. Around year 13, news finally arrives that Xiaoyan's father is dead. That night, Xiaoyan cries for a long time. You just sit quietly by her side. Xiaoyan looks up at you through her tears. "Bro Qianqiu, Do you think anyone in this world actually cares about me? You nod. Yeah. Xiaoyan wipes her eyes. Who? You say plainly, me. Xiaoyan looks down, not surprised but still happy to hear it. She takes a beat, then looks up with a burst of courage. Bro Qianqiu? But before the words, I like you, even leave her lips, a brilliant flash of light appears over the town, followed by a booming announcement. The immortal master is taking disciples. Townspeople start rushing over from everywhere. There's an old man standing there, and he says, We are cultivators from the Fuyao immortal sect. We've sensed a person of great destiny here. We've come to bring them back as a disciple. The whole town practically explodes. The Fuyao sect is literally built above the 9 heavens. Their disciples outrank emperors. For a regular person, getting into a sect like this is a once-in-a-lifetime shot. The old man waits for the crowd to gather, then flicks his hand. Lights of different colors appear above everyone's heads. Then he's about to say something, and shatters his own artifact in sheer shock. The old man from Fuyao sect is freaking out. He takes a deep breath and says, We need the ancestor. A second later, a figure steps out of thin air. The mysterious figure doesn't say much. She flicks her hand and a 7-colored token flies out. It's the heavenly mechanism token, the Fuyao sect's most sacred artifact. This is the Fuyao Empress's personal treasure. It can detect someone's luck and fate, and track the path of the Great Tao. It came all the way to this remote little town, because it sensed someone of immense destiny here. The token shoots out like a meteor and lands right in front of Xiaoyan. The old man lights up and points at her. Found her. The one of great destiny. It's this girl. The mysterious figure speaks up, a clear, commanding female voice. Will you join my Fuyao immortal sect and walk the path of the Great Tao? Xiaoyan blinks, stunned. Me? The mysterious woman nods. The heavenly mechanism token measures luck in 9 tiers, and yours is top tier. You are absolutely a person of great destiny. Xiaoyan still can't wrap her head around it. She shakes her head. Are you sure you got the right person? The woman shakes her head and points to the token. The heavenly mechanism token does not make mistakes. You are the one of great destiny. This is your path. Don't even think about saying no. If you don't join us, the outside world's dark cultivators will come after your luck, and your life won't be safe. After hearing all that, you frown and ask, How do I know you won't go after Zia's luck too? The woman shakes her head. Our sect has always protected this realm. I'll swear an oath on the Great Tao. She points at Xiaoyan, and the sky and earth shift in an instant. A thin thread of light connects them across the heavens. Xiaoyan feels a strange new bond, and knows the woman isn't lying. Reassured, you ask, So what does cultivation actually look like? The woman explains, The Fuyao sect's primary path is immortal cultivation. Xiaoyan has the potential to achieve the highest level of the Great Tao, but it'll take tens of thousands of years to get there. Xiaoyan gasps, looks over at you and goes, Can Bro Qianqiu come along? The mysterious woman figures it's no big deal to bring you along too. She pulls out the heavenly mechanism token and scans you. The token flares up with a strange glow. The woman's cool composure cracks, because you have 0 luck energy. See, every cultivator throughout history has had some luck energy in their body. The more you have, the higher you can climb on the Great Tao. But there's a rare exception, people with 0 luck energy. There are only 2 explanations for that. 1, you're a reincarnated powerhouse from beyond. Someone who surpassed the emperor level, capable of erasing anything with a flick of the wrist. But those types are universally feared across the heavens. Do not approach. 2, you're just a person with no root. Talent and luck simply unreadable. The